This list circulating around social media, a bunch of women came together and collectively agreed on a bunch of places that are unacceptable to go to on a first date. And look, I don't entirely agree with this list. I think it's a little bit nitpicky.
No coffee dates, no ice cream dates, no family functions, no movie nights. Hell, no sporting events. What can I take you? I'm gonna take your ass home. Immediately, no, you're reaching.
Apparently, this is a list of places women do not like to be taken to on a first date. This is clearly a particular set of women. More power to them. If you can get somebody to take you out of town just because it's the first date, I'm not knocking you, okay? He's clearly a ham sandwich, but I'm not knocking you.
Just by a show of hands, who's all happy that they not out in these streets? Because I am. I'm convinced that true love just don't exist no more. It's dead. Ain't nobody looking for it because these posts are only created to keep us more and more divided. A single man with no kids should never say he's broke. But certain stuff is just getting out of hand. I mean, thinking logically, why would anybody pay or want to pay $300 or more for a first date just to have a conversation to find out I don't even really like you like that?
Real fast, my dogs. This kind of list don't exist when you date women that like you. If she's starving for a meal, the love not real.
I know you guys done saw this list that's going around on social media of places that women absolutely refuse to go on a first date. Modern Western women just continue to push men further away from wanting to deal with them, period. But this list is starting a lot of conversation online, so we definitely gonna get into it and break it down.
So after a series of viral videos, there's now a list online about where it is okay or not okay to take someone on a first date, and these are controversial.
Okay, so we've got some bad date ideas and then we've got some good ones.
So let's go through this list real quickly. Number one is the Cheesecake Factory. Sure, many of you have seen that video of the woman who did not want to go to Cheesecake Factory.
There's a debate on Twitter and I had to weigh in on it. There's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go to on a first date. I have so many thoughts. The Cheesecake Factory is an interesting one because if you live in the sticks somewhere, where else are you gonna go? Okay, Cheesecake Factory might be the nicest restaurant. It might be the only option. However, if you live in LA and we got 50, 100 million restaurants, we got so many cute little restaurants, you mean to tell me you got all these options and you pick the Cheesecake Factory? Oh, you're lazy. You take me to Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, flagrant foul. You're out of here, buddy. I personally think dinner and a movie could be a cute first date. Your house. Go straight to jail, sir, okay? Don't let the door kick you on the way out. Starbucks needs to be higher on the list, okay? Because why do you want to meet at Starbucks first? You know why? Because they're sizing you up. They're like, okay, let me make sure it's not a catfish. Let me see what's going on up in here. Also, they might not have the coins for anything other than coffee, so. And that's fine. But don't be asking people on dates if you ain't got no coins. This is where it gets a little tricky, because what's wrong with bowling? A bowling date is cute. Have you heard of Lucky Strike?
Whoever created this list, I just need to say thank you. Somebody had to say it. The only thing you forgot to add here was a walk date. I'm so excited to provide my feedback on these locations. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's. I've seen that in the movies, but I've never been there. Chipotle, unfortunately, do not recommend. Olive Garden, I also seen that in movies. But going to the movies for a first date is just like, do you not have anything to say? You gotta sit in silence for like 2 hours. So dumb. Your house, convenient. Fast food chain, no. But never heard of Buffalo Wings, Wingstop, or Red Lobster, blah, blah. Never heard of these places. The gym, so you can see her squat. Church, Starbucks, come on. Coffee dates, ice cream dates are just like, no. Somebody invites you on a family function, it seems like he just wants to show his family that he is finally dating somebody. Movie night, again, so cheap, so low effort. Somewhere that requires a long drive. Just like, no, not necessary. Bowling, I mean, look at my nails, like, come on.
So you're telling me that there's a list of places that we don't want to go to dinner or on a first date? Let's talk about it. Cheesecake Factory. If I can't make a decision on where I want to eat, you think I'm going to make a decision on what I want to order at Cheesecake Factory? There's like 1,000 things on that menu. No, we're not going to Cheesecake Factory on our first date. First of all, I've had really bad experiences there and the food is not even that good and it's kind of expensive. So no, we're not going there. Applebee's? Hell no, you're not taking me to go to Applebee's. I am worth more than the Applebee's, okay? Chipotle and Chili's? No, I'm never, ever going to talk to you again. I'm going to tell you that right now. Olive Garden? Hell no. I used to work there. And you know what they serve? They like frozen. And then they put it on your plate for $17.99. No, we're not going there. Your house, nice one. Let's stop right there. That is just not happening. Red Lobster, a buffet? A buffet? Hell no!
Now, if this list is truly true, you can't take a woman anywhere on a date. Where does she want to go? Oh, I know where she want to go. She want to go to the nail shop. She want to go to the wig store. Maybe she want to go to a hotel. Oh, she want to go to the jewelry store, the mall. She want to go shopping. We don't see those things on the list. It's almost like everything is so transactional, and it's like a plate of food becomes like a measuring stick for someone's value or worth. That's all some of these ladies really see men for, utilities. And it is interesting to hear a lot of ladies doing a reaction to this particular list.
So this is the viral post that's going around on Facebook about women refusing to go to certain places for a first date. A bar, like, what's wrong with this type of stuff? I don't get it. Yeah, you might not want to go to their house, Chili's, but what's wrong with a sports event? Who wouldn't want to go? That's why y'all single. Point blank, period.
So y'all know how this list been going viral on Twitter of like all the places that females say should not be a first date place?
Oh, bitch, like me?
Thank you for coming up with this whole list, because this is a whole list I could send to my of all the places that we can go to. Like, take me to here, and here.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't know who needs to hear this, but y'all wilding for this list, okay? This is supposed to be a list of unacceptable first dates. You take me to the Cheesecake Factory on our first date? You are my husband. We go together. I don't know what I want to eat, and you took me to a place that has everything? Oh, we go together. And I love my man how I love my bread. Brown Applebee's has $1 margarita. It's going to be a fun night. We're going to be freestyling in the parking lot. Take me to Chili's, Chipotle, any fast food restaurant. That lets me know you know how to ball on a budget. It is ridiculous to spend over $50 to not know if I'm a serial killer. Especially with gas is $1,075 a gallon. It don't make no sense. Take me to the gym. I need to know if you can uplift me. If you cannot bench 105 pounds, we can't go together. Okay? Take me anywhere on this list except church. You take me to church that let me know that you cheat. Okay? I heavy on the Waffle House. I need to know if you can fight for me, baby. Take me wherever you want to go. I am not paying, okay?
I can't help but feel like this is almost every place ever. Like, where are we supposed to go on a first date to? Disneyland? Because I get sweaty. I don't want to go to Disneyland on a first date. I'm also afraid of roller coasters, so I don't want to do that. Go down this list. We've got Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle. You put Chili's on this list? I already know it's fake. I don't like Chipotle. Absolutely. That shouldn't ever be a date because of what happens after. Buffet, valid. I don't need you and your germs getting all over my food, everyone touching and feeling all up in my food. No. Your house, absolutely not. Disgusting. Get out of here. No, goodbye. I don't know if I would consider church a date, but then again, the gym is on this list, and you know.
Dating is not supposed to be this hard. Cheesecake Factory getting more hate than raisins and potato salad.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, fellas. If a lady got a list this long of places she refuses to go with you, she ain't feeling you like that. Because when you're really feeling somebody, you could be on a blanket in the middle of the park eating a deli sandwich, sipping on a smoothie from Robex. Ain't nothing wrong with having standards and wanting nice things, but it's levels to this.
I don't know what women this list is referring to, but I know that my first date with my husband was the movies. Now we're here. A free meal is a free meal. The same conversation we have at Paris Steakhouse, we can have it at Olive Garden. I'm a sucker for an ice cream date. That was maybe our third date. And it could have been our first date. I would have still been her.
I think this is a list that someone made up online as a joke, and it ended up just going viral just for the fun of it, because definitely whoever made this list is obviously trolling. And the funny thing about this particular list, because this is the same list that you will literally see these women at every weekend with Pookie, Chad, or Tyrone. So I don't know why they capping on this particular list. These places are exactly where all of these ladies be. That's why the Western women Titanic ship is steadily going down in decline. That's why guys are going overseas using their passport. They can make all the lists they want to make, but men are going to make their own list. And it says the number one place to take them is nowhere. That's what's so sad to see. I remember back in the day, relationships was all about love and romance and family. That's what it used to be all about. But nowadays, everything's just so transactional. It's really sad. But that's why a lot of these ladies are gonna truly end up alone and down alone.